Welcome, friends, and welcome back if you are new or returning viewers. We are in SnowRunner once again, and we are taking our first look at Season 15, Oil and Dirt. It's going to be a little bit of a scouting session, but also I would like to see if we could retrieve the first of two new vehicles. Now, in order to do so, we had to take a contract mission called Flexible Solution, and for that, we need to deliver to the oil platform the coiled tubing semi-trailer. Now, I do have a truck that we can use to pull that trailer. You do need a saddle high, but for the exploring part of it, because I want to have a path visible on the map, we are going to use our Ram TRX Final Edition. For those of you on platform or on console, you may not be able to get this mod because it is a branded truck. However, do not hold me to that because I did download this truck off the mod hub in-game. So if you want to get your hands on this truck, check out the mod hub, go to 4x4s, and see if you can find the Ram TRX Final Edition. With that being said, let's get our Ram started. Let's see if we have a trailer store because I want to get the prototype exploration unit if there is a trailer store here. And there is right here. Now, as I said, this is my first look at Season 15. And what we want, these first ones listed are mod trailers. We want this, the prototype exploration unit. And there you can see what it looks like. We're going to go ahead and buy that. And now, with that being done, we want to activate radar. And let's just watch the trailer do its thing. So we have a new objective discovered, and that is it. And the prototype exploration unit bugged out. Well, let's go to the map. And we're going to scan out from the map. So the oil platform is there. But where is the trailer that we need to pick up? That is here. Okay, so that means we want to exit the garage and we want to go to the right. And in so doing, we also want to try and get to these watchtowers. When we get to that last checkpoint, which is only 4, we will scan again. Just to help see what kind of a path we have. And for those of you who enjoyed my exploring with the Limes Aries, we do have that in storage if need be. But I wanted to kind of give the Aries a little bit of a break. At the garage, I also have our Morvair, which is ready to go should we need some kind of rescuing. Well, we're turning a little too soon. Let's go ahead. Let's kick on our all-wheel drive, seeing as we seem to be sliding quite a bit. The Ram seems to be doing okay so far. Now, before I started filming this episode, I did upgrade the motor to a level 2 Trailblazer motor. But, as you can see, the truck doesn't seem all that overpowered, which is good, especially considering in real life, this truck is powered by a 707 horsepower Hellcat motor. Now, we are slowing down, so let's put it in low, and let's kick on the diff lock. Okay, so one thing we know about the Ram, at least while towing, is that it really does not like deep snow. Which, that's okay, but it's going to make our task a lot harder, seeing as how we do have some distance to go. But we are coming up on our last checkpoint, so we are going to get ready to scan again. All right. So we have a new objective discovered, and that is Snowbird. Well, SnowRunner, you have some bugs to fix. Okay, so we want to get to this here, which means that we're going to have to drive on the ice, and I think our best bet is going to be to go a route something like this. We're going to want to cut down here, over through here, onto this road. Where hopefully we can stay on the edge here and be safe to get to this point. So that we can come up here and over this way and eventually make it to this watchtower. Now we are going out onto the ice, and from what I have learned from watching other YouTubers that play the game more consistently than I do, is that you really want to stay on the darker patches of ice, as they tend to be thicker. But we are also using a truck that is fairly light, so breaking through the ice shouldn't be much of an issue. Yes, I am going over the ice chunks. Now we are cracking through the ice a little bit. Which means getting our tow rig through here is going to be a bit difficult. Especially if our light truck is cracking through the ice. But this is kind of where we want to be, because we can stay on the edge of the ice where it should be thicker and safer. And as you can see, we are no longer in threat of cracking through the ice, but we will stop here and accept the task, just so when we come back, we have the option to do said task. So now we are on that stretch of path that should theoretically lead us up to the watchtower. And then from there, reveal whatever other path it is we need to take to get us to where the trailer is at. And as you can see, the magnifying glass is already showing on our map, which means we are close enough so we know at least when we bring our tow rig out here, we get to this point, we'll be able to figure out a route. But we will also have at our disposal, with luck, the view Okay, so the watchtower is there. Which means we need to do a little off-roading. And let's have a look. Okay. We are going to shut our motor off for the moment. And as you can see, instead of us turning here when we come back with the tow rig, we are just going to stay straight until we get to this point, and then we are going to come up and around to grab the trailer. I think. Nope, that's going to be a scout trailer, so our objective is over here. So how do we want to do this? The garage is there. This bridge needs fixing. And from my understanding, there's a bridge over this way that needs fixing. So, let's go ahead and see, maybe we can cut a straight path through here and down to this road, or should I say muddy path. And then we'll come left here. We'll follow this around if we can. If not, we might have to go off-road. Okay. So we're going to want to make our way across here somehow. Actually, we're probably going to want to stay as close to the edge as we can. Until we can cut up here. Come through here. And then come this way. And find out maybe what this bridge needs. We may get lucky in this scout trailer right here. No, it's a fuel carrier. So that's not going to have what we need. But let's just go see if we can't figure out what that bridge is going to need. One good thing about using a scout truck like this is they can get through these gaps very easily. Now, I will say, unfortunately, in this episode, it does not look like we will be retrieving the truck, but that is okay. We can save that for the next episode. I don't want to make this too long, so I think our last objective for this episode is going to be to try and find out what that bridge needs to be repaired. Then we might just task the Morvair, which is a very good off-road vehicle. Ooh. The Ram is going to have some climbing to do. This was not a good path. But it got through. And that's the beauty of a first look at a new map. You do not know what you're going to be getting into. Let's go ahead and detach our trailer here. Let's hop up here. Oh, well, that says cargo management. Alright. Trailer's reattached. Let's get going. We are down to only 16 gallons of fuel in our gas tank, but we do have more on the truck, as the truck was set up as like an overlanding type rig. Before we go out on the ice, we will refuel. And as we are getting close to the ice, we are going to want to refuel here very shortly. And what better time to refuel than right now? So the source... Oh! That's... Well, our truck does not carry as much fuel as I thought it did. We may very well end up making it to the bridge and not having fuel to get the truck back. Alright, well, let's see. Oh, this is going to be a problem. We do not have any winch points. Well, we are stuck. Let's shut her down, and I will be back with you guys when our rescue vehicle is here to save us. Okay, friends, for you it should have only been a second. For me it's been a couple minutes, but we are here with the Morvair. And now let's see if we can get our TRX pulled out. I did find out on the way here that even the Morvair has a tendency to break through this ice. But the good thing about the Morvair oh, wow. This is interesting. There are no winch points, really. Oh, wow. Okay, well, I guess that means this is going to be the end of this episode. Our rescue rig needs rescuing now. So I'm going to have to do some looking into what's going to be a safer route to get to that bridge. Because not only did our exploration truck get stuck, our rescue rig got stuck right next to it. On that note, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button, leave a comment, and if you're not yet subscribed, please consider doing so, as you will help out my very small channel. With that, I leave you all with a good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are, whenever you may be watching this. Good night, all.